Good morning, students. मैं रामपाल प्रजापत फ्रॉम इलेक्ट्रिकल डिपार्टमेंट इन STIT दोसा। डियर स्टूडेंट, आज के इस लेक्चर में हम स्टडी करेंगे एनालिसिस ऑफ मीडियम ट्रांसमिशन लाइन, पार्ट 12, सब्जेक्ट पावर सिस्टम फर्स्ट। द एनालिसिस ऑफ ट्रांसमिशन लाइन of medium transmission line, short transmission line and long transmission line. But in this chapter or in this lecture we study analysis of medium transmission line. A medium transmission line offer lumped parameters which consist of resistance, inductance and capacitance, which are physically separable. So there are two models of a medium transmission line from the analysis point of view. First we take nominal pi model of a medium transmission line. In nominal pi model, transmission line offer capacitance at the both end of the line, and in the middle section of the line it offer resistance and inductance. So in the nominal pi model of a medium transmission line, the series impedance of the line is concentrated at the center and half of each capacitance is placed at the center of the line. The nominal pi model of the line is shown in figure below. So this figure shows the nominal pi model of medium transmission line. Here first end of the line consists of a voltage source Vs, and at sending end it offers capacitance C by half, and at the center resistance R and inductance L, XL, and at the receiving end it also offers a capacitance of C by half. So this circuit shows in the shape of pi. So this model is known as pi model. Now in this circuit, VAB is the receiving end and VCD is the sending end voltage. Current I is flowing in the line and IR is flowing in the load. So we know that VAB is the voltage at the sending end, that is VR. ZAB is 1 upon YAB. What is ZAB? Impedance at receiving end, that is inverse of admittance, that is 1 upon YAB. So by Ohm's law, current and receiving end IAB is VAB divided by ZAB, that is equal to Y by half dot VR. So applying KCL at receiving end node, we know that I is the sum of IR plus IAB, where IR is receiving end current which is flowing in the load, and IAB is the charging current of the capacitor at the receiving end. So IAB is written as YVR divided by half. So I is equal to IR plus Y by half into VR. Now voltage at sending end, that is VS. VS is equal to VCD because CD terminals are at sending end. That is equal to VAB plus ZI. VAB plus ZI, which can also be written as VR plus ZI. I is the IR plus YVR by half from previous expression. So Vs is cosec 1 plus YZ by half into VR plus ZIR. This is the equation first. So by Ohm's law, ICD is the current flowing in the capacitor at sending end, that is VCD divided by ZCD, that is written as YVS divided by half, or Y by half cosec Vs is cosec 1 plus YZ by half VR into VR plus ZIR from the previous expression. Now sending end current is found by applying KCL at node number C. So Is is I plus ICD, that is IR plus ICD is equal to YVR by half plus Y by half cosec 1 plus YZ by half into VR plus ZIR. So Is is Y cosec 1 plus YZ by 4 into VR plus cosec 1 plus YZ by half into IR. Equation number 2. Now from equation first and 2 means from the equation of sending end current and sending end voltage, we derive matrix form, that is Vs Is matrix of 1 plus YZ by half Z Y 1 plus YZ by 4 cosec 1 plus YZ by 2 and VR IR. This matrix represents the ABCD constant for nominal pi circuit of a medium transmission line. So the value of ABCD is A is equal to D is equal to 1 plus YZ by half, B is equal to Z, and C is equal to Y cosec 1 plus YZ by 4. Now the phasor diagram of nominal pi model of medium transmission line is shown in figure. In this phasor, VR is taken as reference voltage. So current IR is lagging the voltage VR by angle phi r, and current IR lags the voltage VR by angle phi r due to capacitance effect. At the end of the line, current I is slightly leading the current IR, that is represented at point E or line OE in the phasor diagram. So sum of IR plus IAB is current I in the line, and sum of I plus ICD represents OF, that is IS or sending end current. So sending end voltage is the sum of VR plus IR plus JIX, or it is the sum of VR plus IZ that leads by angle phi or del from the receiving end voltage VR as shown in phasor diagram. It is also drawn from lagging power factor of the load. In the phasor diagram, the quantities shown are as follows. OA represents VR, that is receiving end voltage. OB represents IR, that is load current, lagging voltage VR by angle phi r. Line OE represents IAB. Line BE represents IAB, that is current in receiving end capacitance. IC represents IR, that is voltage drop in resistance. Line CD represents IX, that is voltage drop in line inductance. ED represents IZ, voltage drop in the line impedance. And line OD represents VS, that is sending end voltage. Phi S is the phase angle between VS and IS at the sending end, and cos phi S gives the sending end power factor. Now, nominal T model of a transmission line. In nominal T model of medium transmission line offers two impedances each side of the middle section, and at the middle of the line it offers capacitance or admittance. So in a nominal T model of a medium transmission line, the series impedance is divided into two equal parts, while the shunt admittance is concentrated at the center of the line, which is shown by Y in the given figure. So the nominal T model of a medium transmission line is shown in phasor. Impedance divided into two equal parts are Z by half and Z by half, both at sending end and receiving end. Now we analyze this model. Here series impedance of the line is Z, that is sum of R plus Jx. Shunt admittance of the line is Y, that is J omega C. Receiving end voltage is VR. Sending end current is IR. Receiving end current is IR. Current in capacitor is IAB. Sending end voltage is VS, and sending end current is IS. So the sending end voltage and current can be obtained by applying KVL and KCL to the circuit shown below. So VAB is voltage at terminal AB, which is receiving end terminal, is the sum of VR plus Z by half of IR. Current in capacitor is given by IAB is equal to VAB upon ZAB, that is Y into ZAB, that is Y into ZAB. So by Kirchhoff current law, IS is IR plus IAB and IS is IR plus Y dot VAB, and IS is IR plus Y into VR plus ZIR upon half. By Kirchhoff voltage law, VS is VAB plus ZIS by half. So sending end voltage is VS, that is VR plus ZIR by half plus Z by half cosec YVR plus cosec 1 plus YZ by half dot IR. Now equation of sending end voltage and current can be written in the matrix form as Vs Is is equal to cosec 1 plus Yz by half, Z cosec 1 plus Yz by 4, Y and 1 plus Yz by 2, and Vr Ir, which can also be written as Vr Ir is equal to ABCD or Vr Ir, VSIS, Vr Ir. So ABCD constant for T circuit model of medium transmission line are: A is equal to D is equal to 1 plus Yz by half, and B is equal to Z cosec 1 plus Yz by 4, and admittance C is equal to Y. So phasor diagram for the nominal T circuit is shown below. In this phasor, we take as reference OA, that represents the current, and OD1 represents the VR, that is receiving end voltage, which is taken as reference, and the angle between VR and IR is phi R. Sum of current IR plus IAB is IS, and receiving end sending end voltage VS is the sum of VR plus IR plus IR by half plus IX by half, that is equal to VS. It leads the VR by angle del, as shown in phasor. So phasor diagram represents OA is VR, that is receiving end voltage to the neutral. It is taken as reference phasor. OB is the IR, that is load current lagging behind VR by angle phi. So cos phi is the power factor of the load. Line AC represents IR by half, that is voltage drop in the reactance on the right hand side half of the line. It is perpendicular to OB, that is IR. OD1 line represents VAB, that is the voltage at the midpoint of the line across the capacitance C, and line BE represents current IAB, which is current in the capacitor. It leads the voltage by angle 90 degree. Line OE is the sending end current. Phasor sum of load current and capacitor current. Line D1C1 represents ISR by half, that is voltage drop in the resistance on the left half side of the line. It is perpendicular to IS. C1D is a line represents IX by half, that is voltage drop in reactance in the half of the line. It is perpendicular to IS. Line OD is called VS, that is sending end voltage, and it is the phasor sum of the voltage VAB and the impedance voltage drop in the left half of the line. Phi S is phasor angle at the sending end, and cos phi S is the power factor angle of the sending end line. This is the T model of the transmission line, T section of the transmission line. Now we simply take a small revision for both the sections. In both the sections, we see that pi model is known by the circuit configuration. The configuration of the circuit is in the shape of pi. Circuit show admittance Y by half at the sending end and admittance Y by half at the receiving end, and impedance Z is the middle section of the line. So analysis is done where current IR is the load current and IAB is the current in admittance of load N, and current I is the current flowing in resistance or impedance of the line. Similarly, current ICD is the current flowing in admittance at sending end, and IS is the current of source. So I is the sum of IR plus IAB at node A, and at node C, IS is the sum of I plus ICD, or we can write that IS is the sum of ICD plus IAB plus IR, which are written as, that is shown in expression I is IR plus IAB, that is IR plus IAB is YVR by half. Similarly, ICD is VCD by ZCD, that YVS by half, and IS is I plus ICD. I is IR plus IAB. So it is written as IR plus YVR divided by half plus Y by half cosec 1 plus YZ by half VR plus ZIR. So IS is Y cosec 1 plus YZ by 4 into VR plus cosec 1 plus YZ by half into IR. This equation can be written in the form of matrix. So in the matrix is drawn between VS, IS and VR, IR. From this matrix we can calculate ABCD parameters of the line, in which parameter A is equal to D is equal to 1 plus YZ by half, and B is equal to Z, and C is equal to Y cosec 1 plus YZ by 4. Similarly, phasor diagram is shown in figure, represents the phasor of all the parameters of the line, which are sending end current, sending end voltage, receiving end current, receiving end voltage, current in admittance at receiving end, current in admittance at sending end, which all shown in figure. And what is the relationship in loss is also in this figure. Similarly, in T model we see that the transmission line is represented in the shape of T. So impedance of the line are divided into two sections of each half, that is Z by half and Z by half, and middle section of the line represents admittance Y. So in this model, IR is sending and receiving end current, VR is receiving end voltage, IAB is the current in admittance branch, and IS is the sending end current. So from this circuit diagram we see that when we apply KCL at midpoint of the line, then we see that IS is the sum of IAB plus IR, and VAB is VR plus Z by half IR. Similarly, IAB is VAB by ZAB, that can be written as Y times of ZAB. So we apply KCL. So IS is IR plus IAB. So IR plus IAB is YVAB. IR is YVR plus ZIR by half. So VS is VAB plus Z by half into IS. So VS is VR plus ZIR by half plus Z by half कोष्टक YVR plus कोष्टक 1 plus YZ by 2 into IR. Now we represent this quantity in the form of matrix. Matrix is between IAVS, IS and IRVR. So from this matrix we can easily define ABCD constant for the transmission line. So ABCD constant for T section are A is equal to B is equal to 1 plus YZ by half and B is equal to Z कोष्टक 1 plus YZ by 4 and C is equal to Y. All the quantities are represented in phasor diagram, which is sending end current, sending end voltage, receiving end current, receiving end voltage, and current in admittance branch, that is IAB. So current in admittance branch IAB is the line BE. So the sending end current IS is the sum of IR plus IAB. Or sending end current is slightly leading than receiving end current IR as shown in figure. Similarly, VR is the sum of VR is taken as reference. So VS is lead by angle delta to the VR as shown in figure. All lines of the phasor diagram represents the quantity of the transmission line, which are expressed as. Okay students, thank you for today class. Ask for any query.